the Syndra, so laning phase is somewhat of the priority. Kog'Maw will give you some scaling, and Corki is locked in for Betsy. So let's take a look at these two team compositions. A good mixture of actually scaling, sort of engage.
Oh, let's see. Recall coming in from Foxy. Jankos finds the fat man.
All right, stretching strike. Is there a second target? Yes.
Here's Febby.
Going to be in the range. Febby throws down. First blood picked up by the First Blood King.
Oh, Roccat.
Calls the Meek and dices out.
Oh, Betsy, he needs a blast code.
What a good stun. Flash forward, blast code.
No,
this is it. Betsy, you can't do that. His power comes out, and Jankos gets his second.
We gotta replay that in slow motion when he steps play around. I think bot lane with Alistar level 6, if he can roam, because right now they're losing mid.
All right, there is no flash for Betsy. Body slam comes out. Barrel only knocks Febby sideways. Betsy doesn't really know where he's going, and the Hex Drinker has bought some time. Febiven gets his first kill.
Didn't Betsy have package just before? Kind of picking up a little bit from what we saw there at Rift Rivals with the mid lane focus.
Deficio, I think I'm hearing some optimism here. What did with some decent interrupts. Gonna need to use his ultimate. Fate's Call comes out from Hyonin as well. Buys a couple extra seconds. What did force to flash over the wall, but you can't escape. The Cataclysm from Odo. He shuts him down. That's 5 kills to H2K. Underneath the tower, Foxy's now running for his life. And Betsy, by the way, has not left mid lane. Nuclear gets on the board with his first kill. It's 6-0 H2K. Did. They're going to get ganked. Che, Jankos making their way up. Odo Wamna is going to teleport as well. Hyonin has already flashed. There goes the Fate's Call, buy some time. But the Cataclysm comes down despite some knockups. Roccat, they're still locked inside. Already lost Hyonin. Now Wadid tries to sidestep and dodge the stretching strikes, but there's just so much crowd control. H2K pick up
down. Wamna joins, and it's just an easy win. Let's see what happens here.
All right, Roccat looking for their first kill of the game. Not going to find it yet. Dominus thrown down by Foxy. He's forced to run away. A two-man stun from Febby gives him another kill. Make that a double as Roccat get their 10th.
Well, I guess now they can look at Baron. They just start the Baron, because worst case you get Foxy's flash. Oh, he just one-shot it.
Oh, the gameplay button exists. Febiven shares his gameplay with Hyonin, and actually that's super scumbag, because now Jankos no longer has 100% kill participation. That is not
Febiven still has 100% kill participation.
Yeah, but that's not team play, Deficio.
I don't know, it's classic around the top lane. They tried, they failed, and that's why H2K are now taking the mid inhib.
That's so easy. Look at the minimap. Roccat have no one to contest. Hyonin's in the top lane, Wadid's in the mid lane. Foxy's under pressure here from Odo Wamna and minions. Cataclysm goes down, the flash comes out, and one more strike from Odo. 2-0-6, it's a 12,000 comes in. Yes, it is against the number 4 team in a group, of course, right? But this is just beautiful play.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It is clean early game. It's what we want to see from some of these European teams in HK. They're showing it. It all started around the mid lane with Jankos and Febiven. They're going for these Nexus turrets. Wadid is still behind. H2K, he's now on his way back after he stopped and started recalling a few times. He's going for the surprise gank in his own base.
I figured it out. I think Wadid is trying to busk for gold. He's playing the cowbell to Summoner's Rift when there's no one there to help him out. Nuclear gets another kill. That gives me some fantasy points this week. As the Nexus goes down, H2K dominate game 1.
Dominating was almost an understatement. reason.
And you look at the rest of the support bands, Thresh, Rakan, Braum, Blitzcrank, Lulu. Everything Wadid has played, including the Alistar, have been on the roam. If this goes too long, Febby can respond. There's the taunt, the burst damage comes up, Foxy slices, dices, flashes, Jankos continues to chase, double buffs are up.
Wait for the Q!
One more kick, Warthog goes in, Jankos, the First Blood King!
There you go, bot lane as well, some trading, but Wadid, he is safe for now. That's what we just talked about with the top lane here. You literally just tell Pride Stalker, you're on the bottom side. Jankos just walked back into tower. Average kill plus assist at 15 minutes on Elise is 0.5. They're fighting each other.
There's a Shin. Remember, Jankos gets a stand united. Pride Stalker's coming in. The Ward hop out to safety. Jankos uses the W, not gone down yet. This is the Sonic Wave and Pride Stalker is killed. Now Jankos is down. Hyonin gets the reset. He hops forward. Flash over from
they're gonna get him.
Here comes Wadid with the Devour, the lick, the stick. Hyonin looking for the kill, but on the back end, Shay knocks him under the tower. Now Hyonin's the target. He's forced to flash. Here comes Nuclear. Fate's call. Everybody's invited to the mid lane party, but it's Hyonin that's going down. The chase is coming out. Chase looking for the CC. Hyonin is stunned. Nuclear rins for the kill.
Foxy just stayed tough. He was like, nah, I'm not joining that fight. I'm just
Spiderlink's going to reset on the Dragon. Bell comes back in. Betsy a little bit caught out, stunned in place. Roccat jump over the wall. It's a melee in the pit. Roccat get the Dragon. Devour from Wadid, but is not going to be enough to escape just yet. Jankos with red buff. Pride Stalker is going to be very low. Escapes for now. Sonic Wave not going to find a target as Wadid is shut down by Nuclear. Pride Stalker looking for the repel.
Where's he going?
Finds Nuclear. Gets taken down. Double kill.
Everyone is just screaming, go, 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 fight, fight, fight. And Chase doing the same.
Go, 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 fight, fight, fight. That's what H2K say. They've got a 5-man stack in the bottom lane. Wadid is going down. Hyonin will follow. And Deficio, it's looking like the end of the day here for Roccat.
We're kind of setting up for a mid lane dive here, Trevor.
We are indeed. All right, Betsy's going to die. Pretty well executed by H2K.
Love it.
But look at the upcoming opponents here for Roccat.
Like, G2 should bounce back, you know. You can't rely on them just losing more and more games. Bot lane, we might see a dive here. Wadid is on his way.
Well, I don't even know if you need a dive. Hyonin putting a lot of damage onto Odo. Here comes the dive from Wadid. Grey Health going to need to get eaten soon. Is popped, but Wadid continues to tank the tower. Foxy gets the kill. Jankos with an immediate reply. Dices his way through the minion wave. A defensive flash from Hyonin.
Peripheral Herald going down as well. And notice how this game with the Alistar, where H2K could actually play around the bot lane a little bit more. You've seen some...
He's waddling to safety. Hyonin stops to get a couple autos in the minion wave.
He's farming. He's maximizing farm here.
Going to get taken down here. Kill will be secured by Odo very easily.
Trying to play no Tristana.
Wadid is still waddling, by the way. It's actually Hyonin that was the sacrifice. Nope, Wadid is going down as well. Nuclear, unstoppable. 5-0-2. Deficio, do you have a moment?
Now, see what happens in the jungle, Trevor. More kills might happen.
There's a rumble in the jungle, and it's Foxy that's getting jumped on. Good damage return, though, into Jankos and Shay. Foxy in a 1v4 finally goes down. Imagine if the Shockwave had been there to help. Betsy, the Shockwave misses because he's killed during the animation. Didn't even finish. And H2K, 8,000 gold up, 18 minutes on knocking on the inhibitor.
I just love the aggression, man. They're so quick right now, H2K, just forcing fights. Yes, of course, they're really far ahead, so they can do whatever they want, but we have seen teams be very far ahead and just play it very slow before. They're just constantly engaging.
Yeah, they are indeed. Wadid gets a devour onto Hyonin that saves his life for a few seconds longer. Odo's taunt falls a little short as the exhaust comes out. Nuclear pops the rend while exhausted. That was...
I know.
We're just over 20 minutes. You got those 2 items completed for a couple of H2K's carries. 2-man knockup from Che. Fate's Call buys some time. That's a 3-man taunt into a 2-man knockup into Roccat getting wiped. A triple kill for Odo.
All right, so what can they get with this? They got super minions in the mid lane. They're looking at some Nexus turrets right now. Hyonin is still alive, but Febiven is going to make sure he's going to die very soon.
Well, Febiven trades, gets the kill with a spatula to the back of Hyonin's head. H2K are taking down the Nexus turrets. The Foxy Tuxies back to the fountain as Febiven gets a double kill. H2K are knocking on the Nexus, and with the fastest win of the summer split, obliterate Roccat.
Yeah,